let's talk about PooH Shiesty. So PooH Shiesty, rapper PooH Shiesty, was sentenced roughly 5.5 years in prison for his involvement in a shooting in Miami. I think back like last summer or some whatever
Mm-hmm.
it occurred. Now, there's really not much to talk about, with these guys because I mean, I feel like the big argument here is, once these things happen and these guys are on the verge of going to jail or not, it's like, oh, how much time? But at the end of the day, it's like, bro, you was involved in some shit. We already know how the police work. Once you've been
Mm-hmm.
involved in some shit, someone's gonna have to go to jail for some time. And PooH Shiesty, well, I think he could have faced up to like what it was like 8 years. I think he
Something
could have
like
got
that. Yeah, yeah.
10 years or some shit. Only got 5.5, which if you understand how things work, more than likely he probably maybe will serve 2.5, 3 years of this
Yeah, that's what
sentence,
people
I believe.
saying. 2, 3.
Yeah, 2, 3 at most. So starting with Don, how do you? My question is, for as far as PooH Shiesty got, or not as far as he got, whatever, in his career prior to being, incarcerated, do you think 2, 3 years will damage whatever he's built so far, or do you think he could come back and jump right back in?
Ooh, I mean, I don't 2, 3 years. That's in the music business, that's a long time. Especially nowadays. Before, like, so look at somebody like Boosie, right?
Right.
The same thing kind of happened to Boosie, but I feel like that was a different time period in a way, per se. You know what I mean? Because
And also, I think Gucci was a lot more accomplished by the time he got
and
locked up.
Gucci,
Then.
yeah, Gucci was more accomplished. So if we're talking Gucci too, and it's also a different time period as well, with the Gucci situation. Right now, I mean, if you're not like well established and you stop making hits or stop making music, you can disappear in that realm like real fast because there's so much music, so much new stuff coming out, so much TikToks, reels, people using their music for TikTok reels, and so much new stuff coming out that 2 3 years when you come out, you're really gonna have to start from scratch. You know what I mean? And
Low key.
and to be real, when it comes to like Gucci and Boosie, I feel like they were hot right when they came out, like hot when in music. They were hot when they just came out, but right after that, it's kind of like downhill. Went downhill. Like
Yeah, yeah,
it
yeah.
wasn't really where I believe that they wanted it to be. You know what I'm saying? Boosie
Oddly
is
Yeah.
enough, I think sometimes the prison shit messes shit up for niggas. Cause like if you look at
I
Boosie,
do
Boosie
believe
was
so.
very he was well accomplished and popular, but then going to jail made him like worldwide popular. You know what I'm saying when he came out, and then he kind of like fizzled out because nobody really wanted him or knew or cared about him for his music. They just were like,
Mhm.
oh, this is Boosie that was in jail and now he's out. You
And
know what I'm
that's the
saying? Same thing
thing.
Right.
with Gucci, like
Something with that too is that because back then when Boosie had got locked up, you didn't see much big profile name rappers getting locked up like that and
no,
jammed
yeah,
up for like you know what I'm saying time like that. Now it's like every rapper getting locked up. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So it's like
Yeah.
it's not gonna be nobody's gonna go out there because remember Free Boosie was a thing that everybody said like you just be walking around and somebody just be like Free Boosie. You know what I'm saying? Free Boosie and Gucci too. Free
you know who
Gucci.
he was.
You know what I'm saying? So, but nah, ain't nobody out there just yelling randomly saying free poo shiesty. You know what I'm saying? So, I think it's definitely gonna affect him. I don't think when he gets out, I don't think he's gonna get back to where he was right before he
Even
got
now,
locked up.
I feel like his buzz has died down considerably in
Yeah,
the
yeah,
past couple
Yeah.
facts.
months.
Yeah.
And
I was gonna say I feel like the only reason why he might have a sliver of a chance, it depends on we gonna see how much the streets love him or not. Like if he's really for the streets and really this thug nigga that this gangster rapper that he portrays to be, which is why he got himself caught up in the situations that he has that led him to even being incarcerated for the 5 years. Like I feel like this is what's going. We gonna see really how good is his street loyalty because if the streets is good to him just as much as he's good to the streets, he'll be all right when he come out. You know what I'm saying? As long as he got the right team
I
around
don't know, man. I
him.
don't think his success has anything
But
to do with the streets. When you look at concerts for guys like him, the whole audience is white kids, and
but see, the
white
only
kids
reason
do
why I
not.
say that though, the only reason why I
White
say
kids
that though,
don't care about jail time.
no, about, and it ain't even about white kids. That's what I'm saying. It ain't even about white kids. That's why I said like it's not a big chance for it to happen, but it has played in people's favor. You know what I'm saying, to be locked up and to have that buzz when you coming out. But it can also dangerous, but could be dangerous because if you do get a big buzz when you coming out, just off of the fact that you was locked up, you might not know what to do with it, which is kind of like what happened to Bobby Schmurder. You know what I'm saying? This nigga's just all over the place because niggas was expecting so much from him, and he can't even give niggas half of what we was expecting from him, to the point where now niggas don't really think about him much other than being somebody on
I
Instagram. You know what I'm
mean,
saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah. With that,
it
with
could be
Bobby
it
Schmurder's
could
tale is a whole different tale. I feel like Bobby Schmurder didn't really have that much talent to begin with, as far as
oh
actually
yeah,
being
that's
musically
facts.
talented. So
yeah, I know, but but again, he was so good to the streets that the streets showed him so much love back that even though they knew Bobby was not a rapper, niggas was expecting him to come out and make more computers and more hot niggas. You know what I'm saying? But
That
he obviously can't do that.
that's the thing.
So that's what
So
I'm saying.
so
It depends on the relationship with the streets and how situated you are with your team when you get out. You know what I'm saying? If you really do got some shit
I'm gonna tell you with that.
like in the tuck.
Yeah, that makes sense. But like Jay said, so that PooH Shiesty when he comes out, he gonna be like lit in the streets. You know what I'm saying?
There's a good chance,
But
yeah.
but not in the industry. Like
But not in the industry. Yeah, I
because
know that.
Boosie
I know that.
Boosie
I know
Boosie still
white kids and shit like that not gonna fuck with him.
yeah
He's gonna
yeah
have to
yeah.
probably be a mixtape rapper for a month, but you know what I'm saying? Like
Boosie's
the
hot.
streets is probably gonna fuck with him.
Boosie's hot in the streets. That's Boosie is like clinging. Like that's the only reason he's living right now. Living like with however he is or getting whatever bread. Like it's
but
because
Boozy,
of the streets.
PooH Shiesty don't got like the diehard fan base that Boozy got at this point.
True,
You know what I'm
true,
saying?
true.
Boozy got people who have been on him since the early 2000s, like 2003, 2004. You get what I'm saying? Like PooH Shiesty obviously don't
That's
have
true.
that, and
No, that's true. But you gotta understand again, it goes back to my point of PooH Shiesty being one of those rappers, if not the only rapper, who like really pushes that threshold of how gangster am I for you to believe that I'm a real gangster rapper with all the shit that he was getting into prior to him being locked up. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't see nobody else fucking flashing guns and flashing money like a real dumbass gangster nigga other than him. So that's what I'm saying. Some of that who
nigga, mad rappers. Look at that nigga Nardo Wick, Lil Durk, all them niggas, all the OTF niggas be flashing guns. You might not see Lil Baby himself flash a gun, but the niggas in his backgrounds be doing it. The
yeah, I know.
Baby has a gun in his hand every other week.
I'm talking about rappers themselves who was like going viral for doing, because he was going viral for doing gangster shit. Is what I'm saying, like doing some stupid like thug shit for no reason, like you know what I'm saying, like checking niggas or having like stacks of money, like you know when it's uncalled for, niggas taking money out his pocket, and he's just like, man, fuck it, like stupid shit is what I'm trying to say, like you know what I'm saying, like certain shit like that niggas in the streets pay attention to and might amp him up just because like, oh, I know PooH Shiesty's a real nigga, you know what I'm saying, like some people have that stupid mentality. So it could go that way, but it, like you said, he doesn't have a diehard fan base, so it's not gonna be likely. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't know. For me, it's like it always seems like like niggas like that, they go to prison, and then like based off of street cred or doing street shit, and then when they come out, the streets don't keep them afloat because because like I said, like these niggas really, really, really don't be jacking is the fact that they real fan base that pays for stuff is like these white kids and like young kids that listen to this kind of music. Like, and once you lose their attention, that's it, because they'll go on to the next one.
Yeah, hype beast.
That's why I said it really depends on how things transition with him being locked up. Yeah,
facts. Yeah, so we definitely gonna see. There's a couple people in situations. What I will
that
say,
jail shit don't work for everybody.
It shouldn't work for nobody.
It shouldn't. It be working though. I don't. You know what I'm saying? It's because just how to.
It's not really.
It does not work for anybody who, especially if you have not built a heavy enough of a fan base or shit to like. Gucci Mane has even said 1,000 times if it damn near wasn't for his girlfriend flipping that money from when he was out, he probably wouldn't even be as financially straight as he is when he got out. You get what I'm
I
saying?
believe
Yeah,
that's where
and
it's
that's why I
at.
said it also depends on the team you got on the outside. You gotta
Yeah.
have niggas working for you on the outside while you inside. A lot of
Right,
niggas don't have that. That's very true. You know what I'm
right, yeah.
saying?
'Cause I just don't. PooH Shiesty, I feel like you were granted his situation. 2 years, I don't really think that's light. If he could even do literally a solid two and get out, I feel like he good. You know what I'm saying? He might not. He's not going to be on the same wavelength, the level he at right now. But he's not going to be gone and forgotten. You get what I'm saying? I don't
Right.
think as long as he
Right.
really could just polish 2 years, but um, it's definitely going to be a difference. And I don't know. Like I said, it's weird to me that these people would get themselves into these situations after they've made it.
That's what
It's
I'm
like
saying.
it's good.
This
Like
is like
Yo,
the
be
new that's the new mentality.
it's
Niggas feel like they have to get shot or locked up and their reputation goes up. I don't know
bro.
why
Now
niggas
it
still think that's a thing.
nowadays I be thinking actually going out there and selling dope is safer than becoming a trap rapper. Like that shit seem like it's the safer route. Like let me go out there and sell this dope because if I become a rapper, I'm gonna either go to prison or get shot up and killed. Like it's like a
yeah,
definite.
bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Just
Depends.
for being a
It
target.
just
Yeah,
it just depends on the crowd you attract, B.
Yeah,
right,
That's
yeah,
why I
bro.
yeah.
don't talk about none of that bullshit. I talk about shit that niggas actually got going on.